one of the early American Baha'is, Mountfort Mills, tells a story about an experience that he had when Abdu'l-Bahá came to New York. Mountfort Mills had expressed an interest in learning about prayer and what does it mean to pray. And Abdu'l-Bahá invited him to come and meet him at dawn, and he would teach him how to pray. And Mountfort Mills was amazed that he was going to have this opportunity to learn directly from Abdu'l-Bahá how to pray. And so he wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning, very excited, and he makes his way across New York City to the city. Hello. Hello there. He makes his way to the apartment where Abdu'l-Bahá is staying, and the door is open, and Abdu'l-Bahá is quietly, serenely just sitting there, kneeling on the floor. And Mountfort Mills thinks, oh, he's waiting for me so he can begin the lesson. So Mountfort Mills quietly sits down on the floor across the room from Abdu'l-Bahá, and he waits. And Abdu'l-Bahá doesn't say anything, he just quietly sits there. And Mountfort Mills thinks, oh, he must be getting himself like in the zone so that he can begin the lesson. And he thinks, well, maybe I'll do the same. And so Mountfort Mills, he starts to go over in his mind some lines of prayers that he has memorized, and he goes over these again and again. And he starts to think of, different family members, friends, people that he wants to learn how to pray for. And still not a word from Abdu'l-Bahá. And Mountfort Mills starts to get a little bit confused about when is something going to happen. And his mind starts to wander as he waits. And he looks around the room. He notices the sunlight gradually increasing outside the window. He hears the birds beginning to sing. And eventually his eyes fall back on Abdu'l-Bahá, who is just sitting serenely. And the thought occurs to Mountfort Mills that Abdu'l-Bahá seems to be in a state of such peace that it's as if he is sitting in the presence of God. And as the sun is rising outside, it slowly dawns on Mountfort Mills that Abdu'l-Bahā's state, this still, silent, peaceful state, is itself the lesson. And this was how Abdu'l-Bahá taught Mountfort Mills what it means to pray. He didn't need to say a word, he just let Mountfort Mills figure it out for himself. Hi there, I'm doing these short videos throughout 2021 in honor of the centenary of the passing of Abdu'l-Bahá, whose writings are the basis of my new album, Home of Light, which is coming out one song at a time throughout the year. All these short stories come from this book, Vignettes from the Life of Abdu'l-Bahá, by Annamarie Honnold, and I hope these little anecdotes give us some glimpses into Abdu'l-Bahā's life during this special year. Also, if you'd like a copy of the album, since Home of Light has been made through the support of so many friends around the world, I've decided to give it away as a gift on behalf of everybody who helped to make it. So if you'd like to receive the album, you can sign up at my website, lukeslott.com. It's linked in the description below. And in November, prior to the centenary itself, you'll receive the album as a gift in celebration of Abdu'l-Bahā's life. So I appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe buttons, and if you'd like to hear the story behind the album, you can check out my podcast, A Story of Light, also linked in the description below.